I can only imagine if somebody just sees you, maybe they don't recognize who you are and they had one too many drinks and they try to pick a fight with you and what you tell them. Has that ever happened? Where somebody doesn't know who you are?
A couple of times happened here in US, but my hometown, like they all know me. It's like almost like I never have problem. Like, but here a couple of times I have that.
What do you tell them? Do you say?
I tell them, brother, I can smash your face. Like, you have to calm down.
You just tell them very straight up.
It was 2012 when I just moved to California, when I just signed with UFC. My English was not good. And it was between my gym and hotel. It was like 5 minutes walking, and it was like supermarket. And every day I go inside, buy something, come, and one old lady on casa, she know me. And I was waiting on the line, and one drunk guy, he tried to bully me. He's like, was maybe 35, on that time, like 35 to 40. He was big guy. And he tried to bully like everybody. He was drunk. And I told him, brother, you have to be careful. Like, because it's not good idea to joke with me.
Did he believe you?
No, he just stopped and he realized this is real talk. And he left me alone.
He left you alone.
I play the drums, and I jump off stage, and I'm walking around, and I step on his toes. Kid you not. So while I step on his toes, and you know how it goes, you step in, but you don't really step on somebody's toes, and he's pushing me. I said, listen, man, I'm really sorry. I didn't know the guy. I mean, this big guy. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about it. He says, no, I don't need your sorry. And I look at him, and he's drinking a bud or whatever. I said, listen, you want a beer or something? I don't need your beer. I said, listen, normally 3 strikes is out. Please, you got to stop now, man. So I walk away. I mean, it's a charity event. So he says, you want to take it outside?
Oh, boy.
So my friends and I start laughing, and I say, which was not the reaction he expected, I guess. And I said, yes. And then the bouncers jumped on him, and I think they explained to him who I was, and he came to me and he apologized. And everything was good.
Somebody punched you, what, in the parking lot or something like that?
All right, so I'll get it out now so everyone,
Yeah.
So I'm walking across, texting on my phone, and a guy lays on the horn. And my girl's like, who is that? And I look up, I don't know. She's like, you don't know him? I said, no. We walk to the car goes and parks like 3 spots down. And the dude gets up, he's like, what's up, motherfucker? And I was like, me? You're talking to me? And he's like, yeah, bitch. And I was like, okay, and then just smoked me in my eye, blew my glasses on the floor. Now, mind you, I'm still in trial for the boat rage incident thing that's going on.
Yeah, the boat one was you head kicked some dude, right?
Allegedly.
Some dude got...
I'll get to that story after the story. Okay. So anyways, so my girl looks at me and burning fucking fire is raging out of my ears, right? And she goes, no, right? So I tell this dude, like anybody would, today's your lucky day. And the dude's like, oh yeah, motherfucker, I bet, right? And then he hawks up again to hit me again. I said, motherfucker, if you touch me again, I'm gonna kill you. Like I can't take 2. I cannot take 2.
Right.
Well, Leonard's there, right? And so Leonard goes to hit this dude, and then but he's like all Bible good, doesn't cuss, and he's like, frick you, you know what I mean? Like,
no,
yeah, man, he's like on this new,
you.
oh, bro. He's like on this new, so.
Boy, the fucking guy get lucky. That guy got so lucky, he probably thinks he's such a badass.
And we just literally got done training. So we're in like training gear.
Right.
We went to Whole Foods, get some shit to drink. And so he's like, you want to be UFC fighters? What the blah, 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 blah. I was like,
so
oh
hilarious.
my God, man. So, I just got my car and drove away.
You don't know who that guy is?
I have no clue.
Whoever you are, bitch.
Whoever you are,
you
bitch.
got lucky as fuck.
That was your lucky day.
One time, my cousin fight in the street.
All right.
He lose, and I go fight. I said, now you need fight with me. 14 years.
You were 14?
Yes, 14 or 15. And I fight with him, and I beat this guy, and he say, okay, his brother now fight with me.
Oh, he brought his brother?
Yes.
Okay.
But this guy think I'm tired. I fight maybe 4 or 5 minutes with him, finish him choke, and after he say, hey, now you need fight with me.
Was the brother already there, or did he have to go get him?
Yes. Okay, he come, I finish him too.
Yeah.
I choke him.
Yelling in this module, like, anybody want to learn how to play chess? Anybody want to learn how to play chess, And I was like, hell yeah, I want to learn how to play chess, right? So I walk over, I sit down with this fool, and he starts showing me how to play chess. But it's a black guy at a black guy table, and I'm a white guy. So now I just sat down at this black guy table, and all the Woods and all the skinheads in there are like now against me. You know?
Oh no.
But I didn't know. Like,
Oh no, you had no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh no.
Right? So now,
No.
yeah. So now, my cell pops, and I go to walk to the shower, and I walk past the other cell that pops, which is another skinhead in that room, and I go walk past his cell, and it's smack, right? So now we're fighting.
Wow.
You know, so clean this kid up. Now they move me to another module. So now this kid put a kite out, like, oh, we got to get this guy, because da-da-da-da-da. So,
Oh, fun.
yeah. So I move into this other module. They all start treating me like I'm one of them, but I'm not a fucking skinhead. So this guy come over and he's trying to get me to hide this little shank in my cell. Well, that's weapons manufacturing, carries 2 more years.
Oh my God.
That's how people start getting hit. You
So-
start catching cases, more cases. When you're only supposed to do 2, now you're doing 10.
Big shit goes down. I end up choking this guy unconscious.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Drag him out of my cell because he's trying to get me to hold this shank
Yeah.
in my cell. I can't, not doing this, bro. And you come in my cell, it's on.
Right.
So now we fighting. Take this guy out, right? Just choke him out, beat him up, drag him out, hit him with some elbows. Now he's leaking. So drag his ass out into the little modular.
So do they know you can fight before you're in
They
here?
don't know.
No.
They have to
No.
How long before they figure it out?
Well, it took
word
a
start
minute.
traveling.
It took
Word
a minute
travel.
because most of the fighting goes on in the cell or in a shower. You know what I mean? So when the fight actually broke out in the open, when I was fighting multiple people, is what happened. And then all the fucking guards watched. Everybody's watching from their cells. You know, like this is a different time. So this whole incident takes place. I beat this guy up, take him out of my cell. Right now, they take him away. They move this guy out of the modular.
Do they get mad at you?
No, they just come in. You know, they don't really care. The guards don't give a
Really?
shit.
I
Seems
never got
weird.
hit with a shot that I didn't see coming. And I think that's the
Ever?
difference. Nope.
Wow.
Besides one time in a huge fight where a dude hit me on the side of the head with a brick and I saw it last second and I at least rolled with it.
And that didn't give you a concussion.
You know, it was a huge, it was hip hop night at the nightclub I was bouncing at.
Oh, sounds like fun.
And the Illinois gangbangers and the Iowa gangbangers started going at it. And I
God.
tried breaking it up and they all attacked me, right?
Oh, Jesus.
So that's when everybody was wearing, it was wintertime, so I was choking people. A guy got me in a headlock, and I was grabbing people by their coat lapels, and I put my head in between his head, and I'd choke him unconscious. I'd find a new coat, and I was working my way backwards out the front door, and finally snuck out of the headlock, put him in a rear choke, went backwards out the door. He went limp. I dropped him, and then as I turned to get out into the street, because there was cops everywhere at that point. There's dogs. It's a snowstorm. Last second, I see this coming at the side of my head, and I duck, and it bounces off my head, and this dude goes, yeah, like I was going to go down. And I turned, and I looked at him and rifled him with the right hand and knocked him out. And then the next thing you know, there's just dogs diving into the crowd. It was a good one. That was a fun one.